Language is what makes us human beings special. Till today, there is no existing creatures aside from human beings that communicate through words. Other creatures can tell stories, express their emotions, give advice. It is a feature only humans can do. But have you ever asked yourself, why our language differ? We share the same organs and tongue, yet from another geographical point to another, our language is not the same. So, what makes languages different? Even if you memorize the whole dictionary of a certain language, you wouldn't be able to use it to communicate. And why is that? Because each language got its own rules and grammatical structure. Although you sometimes find two languages that are similar in pronunciation, yet every language is unique at its own. Languages realize that in some languages there are some similarity between them, and they come in conclusion that language have ancestral relationship. Meaning that language is changing and moving constantly, and this is completely normal. Take any language for example. With time, it starts to morph and diverge into several dialects, and every dialect keeps morphing until it becomes a separate language. The idea is that each language was a dialect of another language, and their speakers understood each other at a point in a time. But the dialects kept changing and people couldn't understand each other anymore, meaning that each language became its own separate language.
Why humans have different languages? Humans have different languages because as our ancestors spread across the world, they became separated by distance, mountains, and oceans. Each group developed its own way of speaking, and over time, these small differences grew into completely new languages. Culture and environment also influenced how people talked. For example, communities living in cold areas created many words for snow, while others near the sea had many words for boats or fish. As generations passed, languages continued to change, creating the diversity we have today. So, humans have different languages because of separation, culture, and time. But all languages share the same purpose to help us communicate and connect with one another. Now, let's talk about human creativity and language diversity. Language isn't just a tool for communication, it's a product of human imagination. From the very beginning, humans didn't only create new words to survive, but also to express emotions, ideas, humor, and art. Our creativity made us shape sounds into poetry, rhythm, and storytelling. Over generations, different groups invented their own ways to express beauty and emotion through speech, using tone, rhythm, and words unique to their culture. This creativity explains why languages can describe the same thing in totally different ways. For example, some languages have dozens of words for love, each expressing a different feeling, while others have special words for emotions that don't even exist in English. Human creativity also made language flexible and alive. We constantly create new words, slang, and even emojis. Every generation adds its own touch, turning language into a living form of art. So, one of the main reasons humans have different languages is because we are creative beings. We don't just talk, we create ways to express the world.
Language is much more than a tool for communication. It's a reflection of who we are. The way we speak shows our history, our culture, and our way of thinking. Each language tells the story of a community, its struggles, tradition, and values. When people create or preserve their language, they are also protecting a part of their identity. That's why language are so diverse. Every group has shaped its own words to express what matters most to them. Our language becomes a mirror of our heart, our memories, and the world we live in. So humans have different language because of separation, culture and creativity. But most importantly because language represents who we are. Every word we speak carries the history of the people before us and connects us to those around us. Even though we speak in thousands of different tongues, language still unites us. It allows us to share ideas, express emotions, and build understanding between cultures. In the end, our difference in English don't divide us. They show how incredibly diverse, intelligent, and creative humanity truly is.